Hello, we're here again with a new video on our now scheduled Mondays where I post. This time we're drawing a new character of mine. Her name is Aspen. She's a nature fox goddess who's like one of my OCs who was really interesting. She will have more drawings in the future. This is just going to be her reference sheet because every character needs a reference sheet. She has little stubby legs, as you guys see, because it's a detail I just decided on back when she was going to be a nature joy goddess, but then I just changed her to a nature goddess because her appearance doesn't really scream joy goddess as much as just nature. I'll probably be doing a lot of these soon because drawing my fox goddess characters is some of the most fun things to do because they're also interesting, and also god characters too, but like I've noticed I have more fox goddesses than gods because let me name the goddesses. We got Aspen, we got one that doesn't have a name but is going to be the goddess of the underworld. We got Celine, who is the goddess of the moon and music, because I just decided to do that. Also, I decided to use a Greek goddess name because I just decided that it fit, okay? So Celine's just going to be really interesting also because she's also Soul's sister, so a lot of stuff to do with her. And then we'll have the goddess of life, who is going to be Aspen's sister, and is going to have long legs and stuff, and hooves probably. I don't know, I haven't designed her yet, but she will look a little more deer-like than Aspen, because Aspen is just a short, stubby-legged fox. Well, this fox will be cooler. They're both going to be red foxes, because Aspen has been decided as a red fox. And then that's like all my goddesses, but then the god characters are just Soul and Soul's dad. Which also, another funny fact about these god and goddess characters that I've created is that most of the god ones Art and Soul's dad have just left. They just were like, you just kicked Soul out. We don't care about you anymore. We're mostly kids who just chill with Soul. So at this point, there's only the adult gods and goddesses left in Celine, because Celine does stay around because she just rather stay with her moon, stay on the moon, like do her moon goddess stuff and play a harp, because I decided she plays a harp for no reason. So pretty much most of them also have wings, but their wings can disappear. They also all have terrifying, like, biblically correct angel forms, because I wanted to do that. So, like, Soul could look terrifying if he wants to. AKA, him and Ice having a haunted house for Halloween is gonna terrify some kids, because you got a demon and someone with an angelic form. That's terrifying, because, like, Ice can just be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna use this. Just, he could be chaotic, and then Soul can take this terrifying form, so it's, like, hilarious. And also, they make you go for their haunted house before you get candy. Unless you're Wilbur and Sylvester, who just get by. You guys just get candy because Sylvester's Soul's friend and has just said, Wilbur will be terrified by this. No, just give us candy. But those two wouldn't even go trick-or-treating or anything because I think Wilbur is too scared to go, so Sylvester just ends up staying around with Wilbur, just being like, this is fun enough, we can read books all night, instead of, oh, let's go trick-or-treating. But they do get Halloween costumes, they just don't go trick-or-treating. That's the thing about them. because they're that kind of people who just, they don't go trick-or-treating, but they do get their Halloween costumes because they can. Also, they totally have a big pillow fort. That's just what they do. They just have a pillow fort in their house. Also, also, Aspen is now Sneaky's girlfriend, so Sneaky is dating a goddess. Sneaky, just the most regular fox out of all my foxes, dating a goddess. Because most of my fox OCs and stuff have powers. For example, Sylvester can, he has some sort of magic. He just can't use it, but everyone can tell he's magical. Wilbur is something that consumes magic to be able to access his wings. He's what I consider a glow ear fox. His ears glow and it's all cool when that happens. Then I got a lot of god and goddess foxes. And then Ice is just a demon fox. So Sneaky is just the most normal fox. And then Frost, who might be reappearing because now that I've worked out the entire afterlife situation for these foxes, Frost can appear. She was eaten by a dragon, but I can have her ghost appear. Her ghost can be gay and dating, the goddess of the underworld. That would be adorable, actually. Just Frost's ghost dating the goddess of the underworld. And that would just be adorable. I think I'm gonna do that now. Just Frost just vibing with the goddess of the underworld. And then them just being adorable. Yeah. Itchy. Sorry, I had an itch on my ear because of course I did. I scratch my ear like a dog. Great. So pretty much we're also now 7 minutes in of me ranting about random character stuff. So pretty much let's keep ranting. Also, if you guys have noticed that the character just changed color at one point, that's because I had no idea about what color she would be. I just had her idea in my brain. Also, me doing this podding doesn't really mean anything. I was just trying to flip her over, see. But then eventually I decided against it and just went with this. Also, that took way too much time out of my drawing. That changing the color thing took a good 10 minutes to try to do that podding, even though I never use it. So I just noticed she's flipped around, so I just flipped her palette at this point. I just didn't care. It was kind of funny. Also, I will totally be drawing more characters soon, because I might even draw all the goddesses and gods together. Yay! They're just all vibing, all the, young gods and goddesses, technically, because I am not drawing the adult ones, because those guys don't even have my interest. Just, all of them just vibing. Probably Sol and Celine are having an argument, because they argue like siblings, and I've already decided that. And then the goddess of the underworld is just trying to hide under a beanbag chair because she does not want to deal with any of this, because she's also kind of the character who just has to deal with all this. She's edgy, but then she also has to deal with any argument that happens because she's the most grown-up one that isn't arguing. Because there's characters because Celine, if she wasn't fighting with Sol, she was the one that would be keeping everyone in check. But because she's fighting with Sol, the goddess of the underworld is just having to deal with all of it. I don't even know what her name is. I just know this like goddess of the underworld. I just have this design in my brain of, yes, she will have bat wings, because bat wings just feel like they fit. And she also has horns, because she of course does. She also does stay as a goddess, because she just decided, I'm gonna stay with Celine as a goddess, while characters like Aspen here decided, I'm out as soon as Soul left. Because Aspen just was like, I'm out, I don't care. If Soul was kicked out, I might as well go too. And she just turned out just loving flower crowns stuff, because Aspen also has flower crowns stuff depending on which season it is. She has a leaf crown in fall, then a hollyberry crown in winter, then in spring she just has a bunch of random flowers, and in summer sunflowers. It's really cute. Also, more topics on the others. I really can't wait to draw Celine also and the goddess of the underworld. Those two are so much in my interest in my brain. I'm just like, those two are gonna look so cool. Ooh, maybe I'll draw them next week. I can just draw them chatting or something like that. Wait, brain moment. Soul? Frost is totally dating both Celine and the goddess of the underworld. It's a poly relationship, and just, it's adorable. Just all of them dating. Frost, I love how she's not been used in like a year. She's been dead for a year. And now I'm just deciding, oh yeah, she's dating goddesses. There's no way anyone's convincing me otherwise. That's kind of hilarious. That's just my immediate thought is Frost is dating two goddesses and has a really cool scar from when the dragon ate her. As a ghost, she has like this really cool scar. Also, I get to like fade her lines when I get to draw Frost again. So she's gonna have like faded lines because ghost, like a faded blue, and then like her fur doesn't even need to be changed because she used to be an Arctic fox. Maybe like give it a blue tint though, that might be cool. And then I just draw her with her goddess girlfriends, because I have too many characters who have goddess girlfriends at this point. Like Sneaky gets this beautiful goddess girlfriend, Aspen, and then Frost gets two of them who just are both like, yes, this is amazing. Also, I had forgotten antlers at one point in this. That's why I had to draw them after adding my signature, so it's really cool. So pretty much I have a lot of characters. Also, I'll be posting each Monday, so check in each time. That would be amazing if you guys just like watched my stuff each Monday. That would be so freaking cool if you guys just returned each Monday, maybe subscribed. Oh, well, this is about the end of the video, so, bye! No, that was stupid. Bye!